Alright everybody, Dion here. Today's a little different. As you can see, it's raining. So no fishing today. So I thought we'd take a little field trip today. Hope that's okay. We're gonna go down to Three Bells Outfitters and we're gonna go take a look at the 2019 redesigned Outback. Before we leave, I wasn't going to do this until I hit my 50, but since this is kind of an anticipated video, kind of sort of, I thought I would just throw this out there. The prize for 50, the giveaway. 24/7 6-inch mully, handmade by Elliot from Three Bells Outfitters. Right here in Connecticut. This is every surf casters, kayak fisherman, boat fisherman. This is their dream lure, from what I'm being told. Right here. So, and as you can see, it's not cheap. You will not find this in Walmart. You will not find this in any department store. You may not even find it at any small bait shops. You will find it at Three Bells Outfitters. So, that's the giveaway. Let's get to 50. And somebody will get this. So, alright. I guess it's time to head out. So, let's go. Boy, did I come in the right day. Look at that, people. Alright, guys. So this is it. This is Three Bells Outfitters at Three Bells Marina, Niantic, Connecticut. These guys, they work tirelessly to get you what you need, as long as it's not crappy and windy and snowing and all that. You can pretty much get out in the water. They rent them. You can test drive them. You can test drive every model they have before you pick one that you want to buy. They're very knowledgeable, and as you can see, they have the kayaks. Let's go check out what they got inside. So, it's gonna be a good day. Alright, I hope you all can hear me. That's it. That's the new Outback. And it's nice they put an old Outback right next to it. And then a compass. So we can kind of see the differences. So right away, you look at that nose. Look how sleek that is. Compared to the old. I don't know if you can really tell. But it's a more blunt. Or this one will cut right through. That one will cut right through. So, now the cockpit, obviously the hatch is different. We designed the hatch more like a pro angler. These are new. They added H rails on the sides, which I kind of think is a waste. If you have any H rails here, if you have any accessories on the H rails, you can't use this for tackle storage. You can't throw a box in here. You might be able to get some small ones, but you will not get the large. So it's kind of a waste having the H rail. But these are nice. I know a lot of guys are taking these out and putting them in the back, which I would agree with. So it is a nice level cockpit. I got away from the staggered footrests because no one really uses them. Pockets, kind of in a useless spot, if you ask me. I don't know. Maybe not. These leashes are for your pliers and whatnot. They're a little short and kind of hard to pull. I don't know if I like that. But places for tools, I like. On both sides, I like. Dual rudders, I really like. But I don't like these handles. I wish they would have went with old Outback handles. Yeah. Not too sure. Yeah, I guess it'd be alright. I was gonna say I'm not too sure if I like the handles under the seat because I use that for storage. But they're out of the way. And actually it would hold maybe a fish grip in there if you didn't have it in here. Because these look like they're made more for boas. Same things in the rear, just with a bungee. Speaking of bungee, this right here can be moved or taken off, which I kind of like. I think that's kind of cool. As dumb as that is, that's kind of cool. Right there. They added little holders, which is good. Huge tank well though. I mean, you could fit a really big cooler in there. Which actually might get that nose up. And as you can see, the rear totally redesigned as well. Nice grab handle, which I really, really like. With the Pro Angler, you can pick up, your buddy can throw wheels underneath, nice and easily. This will be able to do the same. With the old Outback, you have this, and it always tips. And it's very difficult to lift. So I do like this. This I'm absolutely loving. Loving, loving, loving. No access point. So you would have to put a hatch, if you can, to be able to access for any rigging. if you put lights on the rear or whatever. Seat, they only switched the kickstand, so that always stays up rather than the down. Everybody's been doing that hack, so then again, you know, there again, dual steering. Hatch, instead of going this way, they redesigned it this way, which I suppose it would be a lot easier with your legs right there. Not very deep. That's not very deep at all. If you look at the old, you can definitely tell how shallow this boat is compared to the old. Wow. There is a huge difference. I don't know if you can all see that. That is a huge difference. Yeah. We'll do just from the corner. It's that deep. Here, it's that deep. Wow. Huh. So, local guy Cris Debeer just bought a 2019 Outback He's on the Three Bells fishing team. He's in that pickup truck in front. And we are going to go off to Pleasure Beach. And he is going to test it out in this crap. It's supposed to be real bad out there. We don't know how bad. But he's going to test this thing out. This should be fun. So yeah. There's a lot of talk about water coming over the bow of that kayak, and there's been some video of it entering the hull. And while we're looking at this kayak in the showroom, Cris pointed out underneath the seat there is a through-hole fitting for the transducer for your fish finder. He's thinking that when these guys are installing the fish finders, they're not properly sealing the wires, or the gasket's not seated correctly, or the fittings for the wires, the little inserts, they're not using the right ones. So he's thinking that a lot of the water is coming through that, and I'm thinking I agree. This does not have a fish finder. This is straight from the factory, bare bones. So, we'll see. This will be interesting, to say the least.
When you come in, make sure you go on your side. When you come in, make sure you go on your side. Like once you get up to the shore. I'm going to be off in the deeper water walking it in. Oh. The tires too.
Yeah. Here he goes. See how it digs in? That rudder?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I think a lot of the beach guys are not really going to care for it. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, he's insane.
You gotta understand this is nothing for him.
Oh, I know. This is one thing I do want to try to do is learn. Not in this, but I do want to try a beach launch.
Yeah, he's already in.
Yep. Is his rudder down?
Yeah, he's just putting it down now. Right. He's adjusting it.
All right. I think I've already changed my mind.
Yeah,
I mean, it's light. It's light. There's no gear, but
yeah, it's perfectly
that's
fine. Yeah.
that's handling it better than I ever thought.
The thing is freaking fast. Though. That's the whole thing.
Huh.
And it's a kayak, so it cuts through the wave.
Right.
Doing all his adjusting now. Adjusting his seat.
Right.
See how it rides the surfing? Watch.
Oh yeah.
Because of the pro-end going back.
Oh, yeah.
Watch what happens. He has to adjust his pedal.
Are you serious? Wow.
Got a big one in the back.
I know.
Okay. Oh, he took it fine.
Holy shit. I wouldn't do that in my pro angler.
This dude's got some crazy ass balance.
I hope you all could see that because that was insane.
Let me take a video.
Wow. He set out to disprove a lot of the myths going around about the new Outback, and I think he did. It's taking these waves nicely. Seems to be handling beautifully. Huh. Right before we left the shop, he looked at Elliot and said, "This is going to sell a lot of Outbacks." And I think he's right. I am impressed. It'll be interesting to see how much water is in the hull for this short little trip, but I'm impressed.
Trying to ride away.
I'm impressed. I mean, yeah, you're going to get wet, but you're in a kayak, so get over it. Wow, that is quick. Yeah. Yeah, slightly. I think he's gonna go back out.
You're a rudder.
Yeah. Chris! Your rudder! Your rudder! The whole left side of me is soaked.
Oh, yeah.
There goes the paddle.
Paddle.
I think what he's doing is trying to get as much water on the kayak to see if it leaks.
No, he's trying to create the effect.
Yep, that's exactly what he's trying to do. He's trying to get water inside the hull. Absolutely. Disprove what's been being talked about. It doesn't seem like it's sitting in the water any lower. No? The sad part is, he's having fun.
Oh, I know.
The sail mast. How much water can get inside the kayak from the sail mast being open? Or is it just stay in the sail mast? It stays in that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a tube.
Okay. Kind of thought so. I always wondered. Okay.
Oh, shit. Alright, real test.
Yep, that's exactly what I want to see. All right, well,
After all that,
to be expected.
completely submerging the kayak, I have about 1 gallon of water. And
That's not
if you
bad.
don't expect 1 gallon of water, probably shouldn't be kayak fishing. Because, these guys can attest, I've gotten completely through waves.
Yes, you have.
I think you were right when you said this video is going to sell a lot of
Man,
Outbacks.
fucking hatches open.
A little bit.
Did you film any of that?
I got it all right here.
Oh!
I've been filming since we dragged it out of the truck.
I'm tired. I cannot stand up to those waves. Things just digging my feet into the dirt, the gravel.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah?
yeah. Boom! Looks like it. The doo-doo rock.
But it seemed to handle it pretty well out there.
Yeah, there's no issues out there. And this boat, Jose, feels amazing standing up in there.
Really?
Even in that.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that.
Even in that, it was easy to stand up in.
That
Super stable.
Huh. I'm impressed.
Want me to hold it?
I am impressed.
I don't even know if that is a gallon of water. Probably a lot. I completely submerged that kayak.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you did.
I was pushing down on the bow when the waves would hit.
Well, you can tell by the rock that you have on your feet.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
The weight down there. Oh shit. Looks like there's shells in here.
Wow.
Got shells in the back.
That water is cold. My hands are
No,
going
I
numb.
can imagine. That was not a hell of a lot of water. I've seen videos of guys in their older Outbacks that get that much water.
Yeah.
So there's really no difference.
No.
I think that disproved.
More shells.
I think that disproved the myth there.
I mean, there is no flipping reason why you should be doing that to a kayak.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially forcing it down.
Huh?
Especially forcing it down.
Yeah. I'd put my whole body weight onto
Yeah.
the bow as it would hit. Trying to get it to go under.
I'm impressed.
That's exactly what I thought would happen. It's exactly what I thought it would be.
Well, how did you like the seat?
Seat's pretty good. Quite honestly, it's rocking and rolling. I know it doesn't look like, it's not going to show up that well on the video. But I mean, those falls are pretty big and it's rocking and rolling pretty hard. So you don't really, if you had the armrests, I'll go over because you don't have enough room to like shift your body weight. But I most definitely had to put it on the lowest setting.
Yeah.
But super stable. Like standing up portion,
Yeah.
like cherry, dude. That it's, I don't know, it's not like the Pro Angler. The Pro Angler feels more tippy than this.
Really?
It's a different kind of, it like goes and then it just stops.
Well, that's one thing Josh was saying, that he feels there was more roll than the old Outback.
Yeah.
But he said the standing was decent. Huh.
Almost broke my GoPro off.
I told you.
So, yeah, I know the picture's not going to be very good, but you can see, if you didn't think I was pushing the bow completely under, I don't know if you'll be able to tell in the video or not, but there's shells in my seat, seaweed, there's a shell in my pocket, there's I mean, I think it did phenomenally. There's no reason why you should ever be out in that, ever, in a kayak. Even if you were caught in a bad storm, I would hope that you would be in by then. So, and as far as taking waves over the bow, I don't think it's any different than a Rev or the old Outback or a PA. I would have sank a PA today. So the maybe, I don't know. The PA is a big girl and a lot more harder to handle on the surf. So anyway, that's my 2 cents on the Outback.
Okay. I guess the verdict to all of this is, if you are a offshore fisherman, offshore kayak fisherman, and you are looking at the Outback, the new redesigned 2019 Outback, the question is it seaworthy? The answer is yes. Most definitely seaworthy. What I just witnessed, you should never ever do. And it handled phenomenally. I'm a believer. I was a skeptic, I will admit it. I kind of got caught up in the online chatter and yada yada yada. But what I just witnessed, yeah, it's definitely seaworthy. Don't believe the hype, the negative hype. It's definitely seaworthy. Yeah. This has got me thinking. This has definitely got me thinking, people. Alright, so I'm back home. I went into this viewing of this new kayak as a skeptic. And I left a believer. Not only is that kayak seaworthy, it seems to exceed the seaworthiness of a kayak. I'm going to hopefully get one into the water, hopefully next weekend, and try it out for myself. But from what I witnessed today, I'm sold. It's a very well built kayak. Very well thought out. Yeah. I'm impressed. I gotta say. And now I'm thinking what to do. What to do. Anyway. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this will help you in your decision. Go down to Three Bells. I'll put a link in the description to their website. Go down, talk to them. Elliot and Josh will put you in a couple kayaks. You want to try them. As long as the weather's good, you can try any kayak. And they'll answer any questions that you got. But yeah, yeah. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. And I'll see you out there.